Are you thinking of selling your home and you're curious, how much does it cost to sell my home in Minnesota? Most of the guesses are going to be way off. So in this video, we're going to talk about the 3 major expenses that you have when selling your home. And by the end, you will know how to calculate how much it costs. The first one are going to be taxes. Within the tax category is going to be property taxes and what's called a state deed tax. Property taxes are pretty easy to calculate. So when calculating those prorations, be sure to check if you've made your May or October payment, and you can calculate backwards from there. Now, state deed tax is specific to the county, and it's about $3 for every $1,000 for a sale. Be sure to stick with me as we're going to give you the median home in Minnesota and the estimated cost to sell that house at the end of this video. The second cost you're going to deal with are going to be title charges. Now, you're going to hire a title company or an attorney in most cases. You're going to go ahead and make sure that the title is clear when you sell it. What does it mean to be a clear title? It means that when the buyer buys it, they can sell it the next day. And the third cost to sell your home, which is the largest cost here in Minnesota and Western Wisconsin, is going to be your realtor's commission. Now, after the changes to the commissions, we are negotiating the buyer's agent's commission into the purchase agreement. But we as realtors still will put that into your estimated net sheet, so you have a really good idea. Commissions are not a standard and they can vary widely. What you're going to want to look for with a great realtor is a really good marketing plan with competitive realtor fees. We provide all of our clients a discount based on the market average. And if you're curious more about that, just text me. My number's in the description. Another cost you might run into if you're in an association is going to be your resale disclosure certificate and association dues. So make sure you calculate that as well. In my experience, the association resale disclosure is anywhere from $150 to $500, but it does vary. Lastly, we must talk about capital gains tax. Now, most clients are going to avoid capital gains tax altogether. If you've lived in your home 2 out of the last 5 years and your gain as a single person is less than $250,000, or your gain as a married couple is less than $500,000, at least according to the current tax code, you're not paying capital gains tax. But if you are selling a second home or a rental property, investment property, you may be subject to that tax. Be sure you talk to your accountant about capital gains taxes. Let's go ahead and talk about that median home sale and what the estimated cost might be. Your listing commission and your selling commission, let's use 2.5% on both sides of those, so 5% total. That's going to be $21,000 in listing commissions. That median home might have about a $5,000 tax. Let's assume we're going to pay 3 months of those taxes for this calculation. It's going to be another $1,650. We've got that state deed tax that we were talking about before, and I double checked a recent sale. There's also a conservation tax of $5. Those two numbers combined in this instance would be $1,450. And then we have the title fees that we talked about earlier. Now, I did check one of our most recent sales around $425,000, and we had $910 in title fees. Now, we're not going to calculate it for this one, but if you are in an association, you're also going to have some association fees on your settlement statement. When we add all of these numbers together, we get a whopping $25,000 cost to sell your median priced home here in Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. I hope this video helped walk you through the cost to sell your home here in Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Go ahead and check out some of my seller content or some of my buyer content right here. My name's Travis Andersen, and as always, all my best to you and yours.